best radio station around. We're just here to do what we know how to do best for your listening pleasure every day. Okay? Hey, today we'll be going political. We want to talk politics this afternoon. And of course, I want to encourage you to join us quickly right now. Call somebody and tell the person to tune in to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And of course, hey, you can also watch us live or probably join us across all of our social media platforms. YouTube is there. You can watch what's happening live in the studio. And hey, I beg you to also go straight up to the comment section and please drop your comment. Today we want to x-ray the chances of the People's Democratic Party PDP. We want to also x-ray the chances of the All Progressives Congress APC. We want to x-ray the chances of the Labour Party. And of course the new Nigeria's People's Party and some other political parties. We want to get to find out or x-ray their chances in the 2023 election. The drum up actually to the 2023 election. Okay, that's what we will be discussing today on the show. With me this afternoon is an amiable barrister. He is Barrister Tunji Abdul Hamid. A very beautiful afternoon to you, sire. Hello, barrister. Hello. Okay. I think let's see. All right, barrister is just right here. Hello, good afternoon to you, sire. Hello, good afternoon, barrister Tunji Abdul Hamid. Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? All right. Good afternoon, barrister.
Good afternoon.
Yes, better now. Yeah, we can hear you now. Now, we want to x-ray the chances of the People's Democratic Party, the chances of the All Progressives Congress, alongside the chances of the Labour Party and that of the NNPP in the drum up to the 2023 general election. Now, let me start by, asking you this question. It's a direct question. Now, some people are saying that that the presidential election, beg your pardon, is going to be, 3-horse race. And some are saying that, no, it is not near 3-horse race. It's just 2-horse race. Now, to you, what do you think it is? Is it 3 or 2? What's your opinion? Let's start from there.
Good afternoon, listeners. I am one of those who believe it is 2-horse race. It's just between the PDP candidates and the APC candidates. That's my humble opinion. Any other candidate, other major, the 2 other candidates that are prominent among all of them, the NNPP and the Labour Party candidates, we only give them, we will not shake them, as far as I'm concerned.
So where are you putting? Where are you? Okay, what? Why do you feel it's just between two political parties alone? What about the Labour Party? What about the NNPP?
What about Labour Party and NNPC? NNPP?
Yes.
You see, Nigerian politics is not about just people calling your name or following you or whatever. It's about there are certain criteria, there are certain conditions, there are certain things that must be met. You must be accepted all across the country. In other words, out of the 36 and plus one, you must at least you must call a number of votes for you to win. So if you are popular in certain area and you're not popular in certain area, it will be difficult. You see, what I see in the PDP, we still go back to what we normally say and what people say. What do you mean? What do you mean by structure? It's still about structure. What structure here means you have spread all over. When you are spread all over, not just people, one or two people who will just follow you, who are not ready to spend their personal money to even fight your cause. When you have people things on ground that whenever you need anything, you don't have to go there. You can just point out to us, say, "Get me that thing," because they are already there. They are already in place. They will know where to go to and where to get it. And that is why you see when some party want to do rally, it's easy for them to gather crowd without even spending money. In other words, they will just say across the structure, word one word, was that, brings a number of people, and they will get it across, and then they will be there. You see, most of these people we are talking about, they are people who are party member and who will definitely vote. Some of these other two candidates, particularly the Labour Party candidate, most of the people that follow them, most of them will not even vote.
How sure are you? How sure are you, barrister?
I say may not even vote. I didn't say they will not vote. I said may. Some of them are just even pursuing their what's it called? Voters card. And you can see it's clear. You see them make complaining that they want to deprive them of voting for Obi. It shows that they are the one that are just trying to get their cards. So you see. And when you talk about this you have to look at it from state by state and look at it and see where the chances of all the candidates. The APC candidates, because they are party in power, they have the structure across all over, and they have people in support who can deliver one way or the other across the country, north, west, south, and whatever. The same thing applies to PDP candidate Atiku Abubakar. But when you look at the Labour Party candidates, the chance of taking major votes in the north, very, very bleak, as far as I'm concerned. That's my own interpretation. That's my own thinking.
And
I may not be correct.
And what would you say about Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu? His chances in the north also.
Now he has the structure there because they are the party in power. The party in power, they have governors, they have councillors, they have governors, they have chairman, they have the members of the House of Rep, they have members of the Senate, and this and that who are there.
Okay.
You see, these are the things that will be, even as it is now. If Atiku, if Asiwaju is not contest, it's not campaigning, it's other part of the country. Those governorship candidates, those senatorial candidates, those House of Rep, they will be campaigning and they will be also mentioning their name. They will be doing it on their behalf. But in the case of the Labour Party, it's only when the bees appear. If the bee is not there, people there won't be crowds. There won't be anything. People will just it will be lackadaisical. It's only when the bee is there, and the bee cannot be everywhere. Even the bee that we're talking about, he doesn't even care about who becomes the governor, who becomes the from his party. He doesn't care because I'm not blackmailing him. You can see what happened in River State. He has a candidate in River State, though he has a problem. Despite that, Obi is talking about PDP candidate supporting Wike, and I'm abandoning his own candidate, which means he's not even working for his party. He's not even working for people that work for him. So as far as I'm concerned, it's not about sentiment. It's about reality on ground in Nigeria. Nigeria is not America. Nigeria is not UK. And those people who talk about don't worry, these are changing. Things are changing. The only area where Obi will have major votes is either in Lagos and the southern part of the southeast.
Are you sure?
I can even tell you at that point. I'm not saying he will not have votes in other areas. That's major votes. Major votes. I'm not talking about that he will not have votes at all. Because people will say, why will you not have votes? I'm talking about votes, major votes.
Now
that can make you win election.
Okay, now if you say the APC has structures everywhere in the country because they are the ruling party, it means you are ruling out the fact that even Atiku, as it stands, does not have any chance. In all parts of the country.
Have you forgotten that Atiku was a PDP was in government for 16 years, and the structure assistant there. They still have governorship. They do have governors in some states. In almost all the states, they have senator, they have rep, they have House of Assembly members in all the states. So is that not structure we are talking about? Those, even when Atiku is not campaigning, those people who are contesting for House of Assembly, those people who are contesting for House of Rep, those who are contesting for governorship under the PDP who campaign for Atiku, except they are not in, except few people who are saying we are against you, and which is an issue for now. The integrity governors and the private governors or whatever they call them. But if you are not in that category, whether Atiku is there or not, and you are campaigning, Atiku will be part of your campaign. So tell me, how many states do we have Labour Party candidates that's permanent and that can work, or that if he wants to campaign now without Obi being present, there will be crowd. Tell me the states. If Obi is not there, tell me which states they will want to do rally and you see crowd.
So it means that's why you feel they don't have any chance.
Of course, because
come 2023.
This Labour Party issue is only about Obi, not about the party, not about the people there, not about other people. It's only about Obi. And if you are only working for only Obi alone cannot get you all the votes, because Obi alone cannot do all the work. And people will have to vote for because of certain people as well. So those are there. The Labour Party structure as it is today has not gotten to that level that can make them win a presidential election, as far as I'm concerned. Same thing NMPP, Kwankaso. He has the clout as a person. I'm not saying Obi as a person does not have the clout. Now, he has the clout. He has the clout. But to win election with the way Nigeria is structured today, it will be difficult, if not impossible, for him.
Now, let me put it this way. I've been able to do a little bit of personal research, all right, as regards Peter Obi himself, and even here, on air, you hear people say, "We are the structure. We are the structure. The people are the structure." You listen to people from the eastern parts of Nigeria, west, north, and south. Those supporting Peter Obi will tell you that they are the structure, and they have been working to make sure Peter Obi becomes the president come 2023.
I hear that a lot, and I'm telling you. In fact, there was a time I had an agreement with a lawyer who's also a diehard Obi, not Labour Party, Obi, because most of them are not supporting Labour Party. They are only supporting Obi. That is the difference. And that's why I'm telling you, if Tinubu is no longer the candidate of APC today, APC will still be as strong as they are. If Atiku is not the candidate of PDP today, whoever they bring will still be as strong as it is today. But if Obi say tomorrow I'm no longer a candidate of a Labour Party, you won't hear Labour Party again. That's what we're talking about. So it's about individual. And when you beat it on individual, it will be difficult for you to get that is what I'm talking about. I've had engagement with people who say they support Obi. And at the end of the day, when you ask them to say, how are you going to vote? Where are you going to vote? You will say, I don't even have my card yet. And they will engage you. They will talk as if they will die for Obi anyway. They will do this and that. At the end of the day, I've engaged people like that, my colleagues. And at the end of the day, where are you voting? I don't even have my card yet. That would be the answer. So I know, you see, I am on grant. I've done my research. I've done my research. I may be wrong. I may be saying my own, and I'm not imposing my opinion on anybody. It's my opinion. It's my own calculation. My own what's it called? Assessment of what is on grant. Any other person can have his own assessment and say this is what he has done. Good luck. But 2023, February 2023, we all see the.
We have network issues actually, but then
we have not gone to that level where people just do things for the sake of doing it to say, look, we are we are doing this. If you ask them to start contributing money now, most people will still want to collect money from Obi. They will not want to bring money. Most people will still want to collect. And you can see the initially they will say they don't give CC. Even Obi now say they give.
Now
he said it that they give CC.
But hello, Barrister.
Because the reality is calling on them. Initially, when they started the issue of we don't give CC, when we say you must give CC, they say no, it's not possible. Today, Obi is confirming that they give CC.
Where has he confirmed that?
Go good and see now. That they say it's for logistics, it's for this and that. Is that not CC? Is that not money?
No. Well, I am a journalist, right? I'm just trying to place.
When I say money now, I'm not saying bribing people to come and vote for me.
So that's what I thought you mean.
No.
I thought that's what you're talking about.
You see, when we say you must spend money in politics, well, the people tell me to be money to bribe people. No, for you to contest presidential election in this country, you must spend money. Not even presidential, even any election, because you must be logistics, and it's money, transport, feeding. It must be available, and people must provide it. So that is money. Then those who don't understand the politics, when we say you must spend money, they'll say no, you don't need money, you don't need CC. You must need CC. Or they are going from one campaign to another, they are using private jets or something. Is it not money? Those other people who are following, is it all of them that have money that can fly? They must better for them. So you need money, you need CC. You not more than CC, but you need more than CC. So, but now they are understanding the what we are saying. Because they thought it's about just saying people like me. People like you, yes. I'm not saying Obi is not it's not liked by people. It's liked by people. But to win this election, as far as I'm concerned, it may be difficult possible.
But Barrister, don't you think it has gone into a time where we no longer talk about political parties again? We now talk about the strength of an individual to save the nation, to help the country. Personality.
Are you saying those who are supporting a PDP now are not looking at the candidate as well? Are not looking at the candidate? Because most people who support Obi see other people who are not supporting Obi as anti-Nigeria, or they don't like good thing, or they don't want better for Nigeria. As if Obi is the alpha and omega of the country. As if Obi will be once given the opportunity, the Nigeria becomes Eldorado. No. You see, everybody has Obi has it may be good. Other candidates are also good. And if you are looking for somebody who's new, because some people say we need to change from the old school. As far as I'm concerned, Obi is not an old school. It's part of them.
Really?
It's not new in politics. He was governor for 8 years. He was the Atiku's deputy vice presidential candidate in the last election. So if you are looking for a new breed, those who have not partaken in this Nigerian destruction, we should go to other party like SDP. The man in SDP, Adewale, has never been councillor, talk less of even a commissioner. Go to PRP, Kola Abiola, he has never been councillor. So if you are looking for new breed, not people. If you say you are voting for Obi or Kwankaso because you want to change.
Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid.
These people are not, as far as I'm concerned, they are not old. They are part of the system. Kwankaso has been in government since 1999. He has been government since 1999. He was a governor, two-time governor. He was a minister. He was this and that. He has been holding positions since. He was a senator. You are talking about a new person.
Okay. Now, on your own, let's stretch it further. On your own now, let me ask you: would you support a new breed if we have someone who is fresh? Would you say you want to support that person, or you feel, let's go back to what?
If I see the capacity in him, and if I see the seriousness and I see the structure that can make him deliver, I will support him.
Okay, now the way things are going, who do you think will win the 2023 election?
My sincere opinion.
Yes, your sincere opinion.
Atiku
Abubakar.
Not even thinking about it.
You're not even thinking about it.
Yes.
You feel Atiku Abubakar will win 2023 election?
The man has been on ground since 1983 contesting this election. He has gathered enough, clouds, enough structure compared to other countries.
And And also, some people have
never
said that Atiku Abubakar should go and rest. Barrister. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, now, for Atiku Abubakar, some Nigerians have opined that it's time for him to just go and rest. Now, for Tinubu...
On what basis?
Wait. For Tinubu,
no, they say capacity.
He's been one-time vice president. He's been in the front line for a very long time now. He's been contesting for, this same seat for a while now. He hasn't clinched that. So then, people are saying, why not just relax and let... What?
The current president collected how many times?
That is not...
How many years?
Wait. That's not...
No. So contesting elections separately it's not a disqualification. What I expect you to tell me that from what you see in him, he lacks the capacity. If he says that, but telling me because he has been on grant, he has been contesting, he has been doing that, is that a grant? Who say you should not start your own early? Who prevents you from starting early? Who prevented you from not contesting all this while?
Okay, hold on.
Who asked you to stay at home to leave it for people you think are not good? So if you are telling me he's not competent from what you have seen, and you give me evidence of things that you to show that he is not competent, I would say okay, let him go and sit down. Then if you are just telling me because he has been on grant, he has been contesting he has contested separately, that to me as far as concerned, that's not a grant, and we are also dancing in the tune of those who are sentiment and emotion.
And also, okay, now we've spoken about Atiku. Now let's talk about Tinubu. Some people say, he's been a kingmaker, for years now, and they still, like I said, some persons still feel he should remain a kingmaker instead of coming to the front line to contest for the seat of the president.
That is their opinion, and that is not his opinion. He has a choice to determine whether or not he wants to be a kingmaker or wants to contest. That's also not an excuse to say somebody is not qualified to contest. Tell me that person is not competent. Tell me he doesn't have the capacity. Don't tell me he doesn't have the character. Tell me he doesn't have the forces. Once you don't have those ones, I can say yes, this one we can't support this kind of person. But if you are telling me because he has been supporting people before now, and he now say he wants to on his own contest, is that a crime? As far as I'm concerned, it's not a crime. It's not a crime to say somebody is not qualified to contest. Tell me that person does not have the capacity. Tell me he doesn't have the competence. Tell me about his character. If you can say, look, I'm aware also that there are a lot of issues regarding the Asiwaju's character, or even his background or history or whatever. So if you can tell me that one and say, look, that's one of the reasons I'm not supporting Asiwaju. That's one of the reasons. The issue of those alleged identity. So issue relating to his identity and all those things. So if you can tell me and convince me about that, I would say, look, I would say yes, it's not proper to support this kind of person. But if you are just telling me he's been long in the process, he's been around for long, he's been this and that for long, how is that an offense to be around for long? How is that an offense?
Now,
I don't know. How's that a qualification?
Still on Tinubu, some says, I'm trying to gather, I'm trying to talk about, what some Nigerians have said over time. I'm trying to relay some of these, stuff, some of these words, some of those opinions, that if Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu finally becomes the president of this country, and some have said that his health is really not, might not permit him to do, what he needs to do, might not permit him to do, to perform vibrantly.
I also have that feeling, but as it is, the man is saying he's fit, and nobody has brought any other document to show that he's not fit. I also have a feeling from what I'm seeing that the man may not be fit enough as it is for now. But unfortunately, the man is saying otherwise, and we are not getting another thing to say it's not correct. So until that is done, as far as I'm concerned, is there. You know about the President Buhari at the time he was coming to power too. There was issues regarding his head.
So if you feel the same way, then it means that the power will still someday go back to the north.
What do you mean by you want to go back to the north?
If you feel that Tinubu is not strong enough health-wise,
is that the reason why people are saying Atiku should go and sit down? Sentiments.
Well, is their opinion?
I don't. It's our opinion, but
I am just here extracting the opinions of Nigerians. Simple.
I am also reacting to your opinion that they should come out and tell us because of the sentimental issue. This is why I don't want him to contest. Not because of another thing. They should not hide under any other issue. They should just tell us that look, because he's from the north, I don't want him to come back. So we know they are talking about sentiments, not about his capacity or competence. So as far as I'm concerned, that's not an issue for me because I don't believe in the sentiment of whether you are from the north, whether you are from the south, you are from the east or whatever. Is that this politics, this is democracy, and it's not in our constitution that when a person is from the north and the next person that will come must be from so and so place. It's not there in the constitution. It's just about it's about people playing politics. In other words, play your game in politics, and it's about majority. In fact, majority may be saying rubbish, and minority saying the right thing, but majority will still carry the day. That is politics. So people should play their politics. If you want a particular person from a particular region, support that person, work for that person, get in there. That is the way it works.
But
not just to
you said that Atiku will win the election, right?
And you said what?
You said that Atiku will win the 2023 election. That you're not even thinking about it. That he will win the election.
That is my assessment. And that's
your own assessment. Fine. Is it because he is your favorite? What?
I think that is my verdict, my own. I'm not saying Nigeria's verdict.
Okay, fine. Now, I'm asking you now, is it because he is your favorite? That's what you're talking, that's what you're saying this.
Yeah, it may be because he's my favorite and because also I feel he's competent and he has the capacity to deliver. That's not because he's my favorite.
And
it's my favorite it's my favorite because I believe he has capacity, he has the competence to deliver. And he can pull all the necessary clouds to win the presidential election.
Just as you feel,
it's not just you can't win presidential election in Nigeria from having support from one side of the country. Your support must be across the country, and I feel Alhaji Atiku has that support everywhere in this country. Just that is because he's been long in that system.
I don't understand your drift. I really want to please now. If you feel Atiku has the enough capacity, has the enough stamina, strength, and everything. Atiku is strong in the northern part of Nigeria, just as Asiwaju Tinubu is strong here in the west, right? So, do you now feel these are big weights? You now feel that it will be better for Atiku to go there, and the likes of Tinubu should step down, should hold on.
Who's asking anybody to step down? I'm not asking anybody to step down. We are talking about the election. When you contest election and people say no, does that mean you are stepping down? You are not stepping down. That means you fail in the election and you have to go back home. That is number. So nobody's asking Asiwaju to step down. I'm not asking Asiwaju to step down. Asiwaju is contesting, still in the race. But I'm saying that looking at what is on ground, looking at the nature of the country, the way we are, and knowing fully where the people of the north, because we are talking about everybody begin to begin to make the election look like a southwest and the north. They see it as a comparison between three regions, north, south, and the east. Because most people from the east that support Obi is not because of anything. It's because it's from their own part. Most people that are supporting Asiwaju, particularly from the southwest,
let's now
it's not
bring
because of anything. It's our own. People from the north will also say the same thing. That is our own, and so I won't blame anybody because we have turned it to become a issue of regional sentiment.
Now let's now bring the Emilio Con statement to play now, or let me generalize it, our Lokon, just like people will say the Yorubas will say our Lokon, right? Now, you are a Yoruba man, though sometimes you really don't agree. You tell yourself you are, sorry?
I'm from Kwara.
You are from Kwara, but you speak Yoruba.
I'm Ilorite. Yes, no.
You are an Ilorite.
Don't you speak Yoruba? Are you Yoruba man?
I don't speak Yoruba. I only understand few. I'm not Yoruba. Okay, hold on. Barrister, what I'm saying is... Okay, hold on, please. What I'm saying is this, some feel that why would you have or you see a Yoruba man supporting a Hausa man? Why would you see find a Yoruba man raising the hand of a Hausa man above that of his own brother? All right?
That's how it be. It should not be about where you come from. Maybe he's raising his hand because he believes that person can deliver. And that's what we should be looking at, not whether or not you are from my tribe. The President Buhari, some people voted for President Buhari at that time because he's from the north, some voted because he's a Muslim. Today, as Muslim fare better under his regime, as people from the north fare better under his regime. So it's not about where you come from. You support to not be based on it's my town man, it's my village man, it's our local, it's from the south. This person can deliver for us, and that's why I'm looking at. I'm not looking at where you come from, and that's why I say I will not vote for anybody just because it's my brother, just because it's my friend, just because it's from my town, just because it's from my. I will not support you in that if you are not competent. I will only support you if I know you have the capacity to deliver, and that's why I from what I've seen so far, from all the people that are contesting, I have done my own research, and from my own finding, Atiku has a better
chance. Atiku has a better chance, according to Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid. But then, yes, of course, it's your opinion. We're just trying to x-ray, the chances of all of these political parties or the four huh?
Focusing on them.
I understand. We're just like I said.
Understand that.
Hello, Barrister.
Hello.
Okay, now what I'm saying is, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, fine. All I'm saying is we're just trying to x-ray the chances of the four, major political parties in Nigeria: NNPP, PDP, APC, and the Labour Party. Now, you said that Atiku has the chances, all right, to win the presidential ticket, to become the president of Nigeria. But then, what do you make of Peter Obi's popularity among the youth? And going by the fact that the youths are more in number in our country, Nigeria.
Are you saying they don't have youth in APC? Are you saying the youth in they are not youth in PDP supporting PDP, they are candidate of a PDP? The youth are spread across everywhere. If you see, did you not see youth rally for Asiwaju in Lagos State? Do you see the number of people that came out? Whether or not they were part of the party or not, that's a different case.
But more youth.
If we talk about youth, they are in all the candidates have the support of the youth. APC will tell you the youth are behind them.
Sure.
The PDP will tell you the youth are behind them.
Sure.
So it's not about.
But then,
youth.
But then,
everybody.
Barrister Tunji, you will agree with me, that more youths are supporting Peter Obi. When you go to the streets, go to churches, go to even mosque, go to places, you will find out that more youths in this country are supporting Peter Obi, and you cannot rule that fact out. Of course, I know you also.
What I know is that youth are supporting Obi. Whether they are more, I don't know about that.
You are also aware. I'm telling you what you also know.
The 5 million march in Lagos State for Asiwaju were done by who? Who are those people there? Are they not youth? So if you talk about youth, it's everywhere, and the youth are not even stable as far as I'm concerned. You have most of the youth that are supporting the Obi now are not even strong in politics. As far as I'm concerned, majority of them. You raised a question about Peter Obi, and I'm answering it.
Mm-hmm.
You raised a question about Peter Obi, so you want me to talk about Atiku or Asiwaju when you talk about Peter Obi?
No, when you say youth,
that the youth are supporting Peter Obi.
when you say
So
the
who do-
youth,
what do-
when you say the youth supporting Peter Obi, that they are not even strong enough, they are not supportive enough, they are neither here nor there.
I'm talking about I've seen on that.
And the youth supporting Ashiwaju and Atiku are all vibrant and going all out for these candidates, right?
I'm not saying that. What you said, the Obi has more youth supporting in support of the youth. The PDP candidate has the support of the youth. Kwankwaso will tell you also have the support of the youth. So whether it's more or not, it's a matter of statistics, and nobody has taken that statistic. There was no attendance, there was no data taken to determine that. And whenever everybody does his rally, when the APC started to do rally in Lagos State, they were populated by youth, and you see the number. When Atiku is doing his own, the same thing. When Obi is doing his own, the same thing. So how do we determine who is more? So as far as I'm concerned, they all have the support of the youth. And you can't force any youth to say, because you are youth, you must support a particular candidate. You must have to. It's not by force, and it's not because you are youth, and no particular candidate is meant for youth. It's a choice. So as far as I'm concerned, and people should not see it as, because most people, anybody that is not supporting, particularly those who are supporting Obi, the obedience. Once you are not supporting Obi, you are anti-Nigeria. You are, or you don't want good for the country. I don't know where how they arrive at that.
Okay, now don't you think those persons are the structures of the Labour Party?
I'm not saying they don't have at all. They have structure. You remember my adjective.
What I'm saying is
they have the structure. They have the structure. Labour has the structure. But what I said is, remember the last time I came to your studio, was that this structure is not solid enough to win the election.
Okay.
So they have structure. It's not solid enough to win the election. That's what I'm saying.
Now, Barrister, I have seen Peter Obi's political rallies, at least a couple of them. I've also seen rallies by...
Including the Imo State yesterday.
Sorry?
Which is even one of the... Including the one in Imo State yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
Were you impressed with that crowd? Even coming from the southeast?
Is it about the crowd?
Were you impressed?
Or the basic support? I am not. I am not. See, listen, Barrister. I am not going to be voting. All right. I am just a journalist trying to wait.
You'll be at work,
Barrister, wait. I am not going to be voting come 2023 because
I'm trying to help you explain why you're not be voting. People will not understand it.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
I think I'm trying to help you explain why you will not be voting.
Please
because
go ahead.
I know that day you may be at the studio, you may be on the field, you may be somewhere else. Is that not correct?
Yes.
So,
but now, me being a journalist, I said I have seen political rallies by at least some of these major political parties. I've seen where people bring out their money to purchase a shirt. I mean, Peter Obi's shirt, political, campaign shirt. I've seen people volunteer to print posters. I've seen people volunteer to do stuff for Peter Obi online, all by themselves, without Peter Obi getting to know about it. In time past, we used to know that we used to see other political parties spend money, their own hard-earned money, to drive election, to drive campaigns. But so far, it's not like that with Peter Obi. So I'm looking at why you feel that, the Labour Party doesn't have the enough structure, the strong structure to win an election.
It happens everywhere. You will see people who are printing posters on behalf of Atiku. I just don't even know them. It's happening now. You see people who are printing posters because of in favor of for Atiku, who Atiku do not even know. It's happening everywhere. People printing shirts and cap. So it's not only Obi that's having that benefits. Almost everybody are having it. But it's only the Obi own because people are making it like publicity. They are making it on social media issue, and that's why you are seeing it. It happens everywhere.
And don't you think? Now, don't you think that's what election is all about?
In favor of Tinubu and for the support of Tinubu and in support of Atiku, without anybody hearing that.
Don't you think that that's what election is all about?
It is. It is.
A man for all.
It is. It is. It is. So it's not new when you say people have been doing things on behalf of other candidates too. That the candidate giving them money. It's not people outside think once you are supporting a particular candidate, you are collecting money. It's not correct. Some people are even spending their personal money. Majority are spending their personal money to support this candidate. Everybody will just think once you are chieftain of a party, or you are strong in a party, or you are known in the party, you are collecting money. That's why you are strong there. Some of them are spending their personal money to promote the party. Some of them are spending their thinking that when they get the result,
They are supporting these candidates, right?
There are so many reasons why people are supporting a particular candidate. So many reasons. Some are supporting because he wants to be part of the system. Some are supporting it because he's just building his relationship. Some are supporting because he wants to belong. Some are supporting because he just believes in that candidate, or he wants a better country. There are so many reasons why people are supporting different candidates. So you can't say this is one reason why anybody is supporting anybody.
In time past, in time past, it was actually like that. But don't you think the narrative now has changed?
I don't understand what you mean by narrative has changed. I don't understand that.
No, you said people put up posters, people support candidates because they also want to get something when when these candidates eventually win. And I'm saying now, it happens then. We understand. But going forward, like looking at 2023 election, don't you think the narrative has changed?
It hasn't changed. Because you see, politics is about interest. Politics is about interest. Nobody's in politics just for. If you don't have interest, the interest may be personal, maybe national interest, maybe local interest, maybe so many interests. But it's about interest. So if you don't have interest, you won't be there. So it's about interest that made people that we call today and say they have been long in politics to be there, because that they have interest in it. So if you don't have interest, now that the youth are having interest, or some people are having interest in supporting Obi, they are gradually going into politics. So it's about interest. So you don't blame anybody for it. It may be his personal interest, it may be his national interest, it may be, and even when you say you are fighting for national interest, in that national interest, there will be your personal interest inside it. Because you can't just support a candidate now, do all the wala, go from one rally to another, go from another, and they now want to appoint somebody who will do a particular job, and you say, and you are qualified. You now say, don't give me, just give it to them who did not even participate with us, who was not even part of us. It will not happen. You can't expect somebody to face death on your behalf, you sitting down in your house or houses, and then after that benefit comes, you now say, when I say benefit, I'm talking about the opportunity to also contribute. You now say, no, it's a politician, it must not be given to him. It's not done. If you want to, if you know you have interest in you have national interest, you want a better Nigeria, participate in the process. Be there. Be involved. Don't sit at home and say it's only wicked people that is in politics. It's only bad people that are in politics. When wicked people are in politics and they get to power, do you expect good thing? And that has been one of our problems before now. Most people who believe they are saints, most people who believe they are good, stay away from it, leaving it for people they see as wicked, bad, thought. And those now became what's it called? Landlord in it, and we're now complaining. So until we all realize that this politics of a team, this governance of a team, it's not for politicians alone, it's for all of us. And we must be there. Whether or not, you must have a candidate. We have about 18 candidates now. You must have one person to support. You must have. Sitting on the fence is not proper. So, and you cannot, you see things differently. And you look at the thing you are looking for. So based on your interest, or based on what you want to achieve, you do things that will better the country.
Okay, now
there's no where you can contribute.
Your candid opinion, please. Who are the youths queuing behind right now?
Who are what?
The youths, the Nigerian youths. Who are they queuing behind right now? NNPC, PDP, APC, an LP. Your candid opinion.
Just explain that to you now.
Just
all the candidates have been used supporting them. All the candidates, even the one that are not prominent. So whether or not if you say youth, if you say who are those prominent on social media, you say Obi.
Okay, fine.
Who support prominent on social media? Support is prominent on social media. Yeah, you can say Obi. Then when you talk about ground work, field work, you can't tell. You can't even. Obi is not even near them.
And don't you think that social media will play, a vital role in the 2023 election?
Of course, it will play some people, but it's not a major role. It's not the one that will determine the votes of the election or results. It's not the social media. Most people that are on social media today are not voting. Some of them will not vote.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm talking about
most of the.
Let me remind you. Remember, there was a time the mail after answers. Remember, the mail after answers. There was an election in Lagos State. To feed the position of a senatorial candidate. A senatorial position in Lagos State. I can't remember whether west, whether south, whether I can't remember the actual senatorial district. You remember?
I remember.
How many people voted? When people were saying, "Hey, now we'll punish you. Now the election is coming. I'm going to punish you for not doing the right for this NSAS crisis." Did you see them come out? But let's just see. After election, we will discuss this. I'll be happy to tell you. Did I not tell you? I'll make reference to today, on some other day. Say, look, I remember this kind of a thing. I have a friend who was what's it called? Public secretary of a presidential candidate who was contested twice or thrice. In 2011 or so, when they wanted to contest, I was telling him all these things. Particularly the issue of structure. He said, "What do you mean by structure? We don't need any structure. What we need is our voters. People, we have 80 million registered voters. Only 40 million are voting. We are concerned about those 40 million people who are not voting. And those are the people we are dealing with. We're not dealing with any structure. Forget structure. Forget this and that." They won the election in that. He won his primary in that election. He contested. He didn't score up to 1,000 votes. The 2019 again he contested. The same thing happened. In this 2000 what's it called now? 2023 election. He did not even win his primary. He lost to a new person, somebody who was not even what's it called? Who's a stranger in the system. It was then he now came and say, I just realized what you have been saying all this while. I just realized what we are saying regarding structure. That's when he now admitted that structure matters. So people don't understand it now. By the time they will understand it, I hope it will not be too late. We are even giving them expo, so that they will work on it. But they are seeing in another different in a way that's different from what we are seeing.
I understand that you don't actually support the G7 governors. Am I right?
Support as well. I don't understand.
You don't support what the G7 are doing currently.
Of course, because it's for their personal interest.
For their personal interest.
Yeah, it's not in line with my own interest. So I can't. It's for their personal interest. Is it for you or is it for the country? If it is, please educate me. So I don't know. I see it as fighting for their own personal interest and fighting for their own selfish interest. As far as I'm concerned, in the color of we are fighting for justice and equity. They just color it that for people to get sympathy from the people. They are see it as their personal interest. If by today their interest is taken care of, they will forget that fight. They will join hands together.
All right. Voice of the People 90.3 FM was streaming live on YouTube. Please go there and drop your comments, all right? Because I'll get to read out some comments, shortly. But then in case you're just tuning in, I am discussing with Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, okay? And we're looking at the chances of the Labour Party. We're looking at the chances of the People's Democratic Party and that of the NNPP and, of course, the APC, all right? And the build up to the 2023 general election. Don't worry, very soon I'll get to also open up the studio line so you can be part of the conversation, all right? Because it's quite robust. I'm just trying to, touch, some of these issues here and there. But then, Barrister Tunji is still talking about, social media. Of course, you mentioned that. Hello, are you there?
I'm with you.
All right. You mentioned that there are youths in the PDP, there are youths in APC, and all of that. Now, recently I discovered, as part of my research, that youths, like I mentioned earlier, more youths are supporting the candidate of Peter Obi. How did I know? Once you go on social media, even you as a barrister, once you go on social media right now and you mention anything that has to do with that if you talk against the candidate of Peter Obi, a whole lot of persons will attack you. Youths will attack you. Adults will attack you. People, from all walks of life will attack you, whether they are old, whether they are young. People will, fault you. And then you say that the youth are cut across all, political parties. In fact, it means that Peter Obi has just few of them. And the few that he's got, they really don't have strong force like other youths in some other political parties, according to what you said.
When you go to on social media, do we conduct our election on social media?
That's why.
No.
That's why I asked if you think social media will play a role.
It will play a role, but not to that extent of giving anybody victory in terms of awarding more votes to that person because it's popular on social media. If you have people who are prominent on social media and they are ready to work on that basis, then so be it. But you see, there are so many ways of the way these things are done on feed. It's a feed thing. It's not about what's it called? It's not about what am I saying now? It's not about social media attack or no attack. There's no dispute that people who are supporting Obi are more on social media. There's no dispute about that. There's no. So when you have first majority in a particular place, you have majority support in that area. Then whether those people who are even attacking you are in Nigeria or other country, or they even have the right to vote or not, it's another question.
Okay.
Because to identify that social media, those who are attacking, whether they can vote, whether they have the capacity, whether they have the so that's not a yardstick to determine who has the popularity in terms of gathering vote.
Now, may I remind you that the youth currently accounts for about 70% of the country's population, and these persons I mentioned will also vote.
That's not in dispute.
70%.
We have more youth, and yes, what are you saying? I don't understand it. Are you saying those youth are all of them are one candidate? Don't they have youth leaders in the other parties? Don't they have youth support group in the other parties? Have you not been hearing it? Have you not been seeing them? Have you not been organizing rally? Youth rally in support of social candidates. And have you not been seeing crowds? Even though some of those crowds may not even be those that will vote. The point I'm making is that the fact that you have somebody supporting somebody on social media or whatever, or through or on the rally does not mean that person is automatically a winner. You see, in Lagos State, for instance, we have had so many 5 million rally support about Atiku. If you like the last two elections, the last three or 2011, 2019, and whatever election in 15 in Lagos State, the total vote has not been more than it's not. I'm not sure they are up to 2 million. Total vote. So if you now see people doing rally 5 million, 10 million, and that will not materialize into what we call a election. And so it's not a yes to say because some so million of people came out to support social person, that means he has that number. No, does not matter.
All right.
In fact, some people who are supporting today, day of election, they may even change. They may even change. It happens to me. For example, when I wanted to declare my intention to contest election, this for House of Rep, those who attended my what's it called declaration, and who spoke at that event, who gave support, later on tried to also contest the same position. So it's not a thing until the election is done. You can't say this is where these are going. If they tell you Lugara will be in PDP again, as at last week or 2 weeks, or at a month ago, will you say that is the way it's going to be? No, but today is the PDP.
Okay, now I mentioned the G7. I mean, sorry, the G5 governors, right? Yeah. What if these 5 governors decide to support a particular candidate, another candidate, instead of Atiku Abubakar, as it were?
They've not been supported. As it is today, they are not supporting Atiku Abubakar.
No.
They are not supporting. They said it now. They are not supporting Atiku Abubakar. But they are in dilemma. Because it's not that easy.
How do you mean dilemma?
They are in dilemma because, for instance, Governor Wike, all his candidates are in which party? They are in PDP.
Okay.
So there's no way he will differentiate himself from PDP just like that. Governor Autumn is contesting for Senate under PDP.
Okay.
The governor of your state is going for second term under which party? PDP. So it's going to be, they are in dilemma. They don't know what to do yet because there's no way they can start campaigning and say, vote for me, and then vote for House of Assembly, vote for this. But unfortunately for them again, unfortunately for even Governor Wike, Governor Makinde, the presidential election will come before his own. If the PDP now wins the presidential election, it's in trouble. Because Nigeria, they do bandwagon effect sometimes in some states. They have bandwagon effect after the election.
And what if another party wins the election?
Like, yeah, maybe it's either a win or lose. It's a game. It may be beneficial to him. But it's going to be difficult. Like Governor Makinde is not in total control for your state to say, I can determine where your people will go. He can't. He's not in total control. Oyo is dicey. Even with him supporting Atiku. It's dicey for anybody. It's a 50-50 chance. It's 50. It's not in total control. Governor Wike, they say it's in total control of PDP in Rivers State. Another, majorly maybe because of his governor and the way it's acting.
Sure.
He may say it's in control of everything because he sees himself at the state. So he may say the Governor Wike has more chance to say I can deliver my state. Governor Makinde cannot say it with all his mouth that I will deliver your state. He cannot say it. That he even win what's it called? The second time. Governor Autumn cannot say he will win the second time with all his mouth. He can't say it with all confidence.
Why? Because they're not supporting. Because they're not supporting Atiku.
No, even if they are supporting. Listen to me. Governor Autumn has 7 local governments. And that 7 local government, 4 belongs to. I think 4 belongs to him or so. 3 local government belongs to where this chairman of the APC came from. Are you getting my point? So with 7 of them, with Autumn and Ayu out on the same page, they are not sure of. They can't say we're going to sleep. We are winning this election. So now imagine they are divided. Are you getting the point? The 2 of them coming together as one is not a guarantee that the election is won and lost. So now imagine them not being on the same page. Is that not negative for the governor? So there are so many factors that will make it difficult for them, or even them, to say, look, and that's why they cannot today just boldly say we are going, we are leaving, or we are supporting another party, or this and that. They are in a dilemma. In fact, they are waiting for opportunity to cash out and say, look, when I say cash out, I'm not talking about money. When they have a means of reconciling, if the opportunity comes, because it appears the PDP as a party has moved on without them.
It appears. Yes, do you think so? It appears.
I don't know, but as I'm speaking to you now, they are campaigning. They are in Osun State campaigning. They were in Lagos on Monday. They will be in tomorrow. They've gone to Kwara State. They've gone to almost all the states now without them. So are they not moving on? There is no party that has.
But the G5 are still a force to reckon with. If you don't, if I mean,
of course they are based on their position. Of course they are you can't discard them just like that. You can't just discard them and say they are not. They are a force.
Now, Barrister, wait. What if this G5 decides to support Asiwaju Tinubu or Peter Obi?
What you are telling me indirectly is that it is a what's it called? The governor of Rivers State, the governor of your state that determines where your people will vote for, and it's the governor of Rivers State that will determine where people will vote. So the fact that a governor said, you see that's why we're having problem in this country. Once a governor is in a particular party, everybody believes that state is owned by that party.
But you of course know that
it's not an election where people will vote. Based on their choice, personal choice, interest and choices.
Okay.
So we are looking at it as if a particular government will be the one to tell everybody this is what we are voting for. In some states, yes, they have that control is there, where that person can influence them, and that's what we call. You can influence them and say, look, this is the person we are supporting. It's not as if he's going to command them. It's not going to be a command. He's going to speak to them. He's going to talk to them, let them see reason why they should vote for that person.
Okay.
The way it's happening now in Oyo State and the Rivers State, that's if Rivers State governor will say they are all my baby, and I can tell them this is whatever I tell them is what they will do. It's not about even trying to plead and say cajole them. He's trying to make it as if wherever I go, they must go there. Oyo is not even talking. Oyo is not saying that because he knows his capacity. With due respect, he knows that Oyo State is dicey. He cannot say with all his confidence that I will deliver Oyo, even without crisis.
You're therefore saying that the G5, cannot affect the chances of the exit of the G5 from the PDP cannot affect the chances of Atiku Abubakar in 2023 election.
It will affect in the type of number of votes.
So what are you saying then?
It will not affect the general outcome of the results in terms of Atiku winning the election. If they are together with Atiku, that will make it more. The confidence will be high to say yes, I am sure of this and that. It will be more that confidence that I'm likely to win the election will be there. In fact, if they are even there, I can even tell you if I'm giving Atiku 70% before, I will say it's 90%.
Really?
If assuming I'm giving him 70% before, if they're within, I will say 80, 90. So it will give more confidence to say, look, this election is won and lost by Atiku. And it's not there. That does not mean what's it called? He will lose that election. No, it may affect him in terms of number of votes.
Barrister Tunji, what is your hello?
I can hear you.
What is your principal Atiku Abubakar scared of? Why can't he really settle with this G5 and move the party forward instead of giving other parties the chance to break in using that as a
how do you think
No, I'm asking you what will it take for an Atiku?
No, I'm asking you now. You have to get it in perspective now. What do you expect him to do? To force them? When people feel that they are bigger than the majority, should they now dance to their own bidding? What about the other majority? And who tells you that if those people are settled, those other people will not be offended? These people will not be offended and say, so since that we majority have taken the decision, and only these 5 people are changing it,
these people are not saying they are bigger than the party. All they are saying is they want fairness. They want justice, equity.
What is fairness?
They just want fairness. They don't want everything to go to the north. Let's share this power. Let's share this power.
Are you aware? Are you aware? And are you hearing that now? Or maybe you did not notice that in Labour Party, the national chairman of Labour Party is from the east, from the south. The presidential candidate is from the south. The DG campaign is from the south. Is anybody talking?
2017.
Okay.
Was amazing.
Is that justice and equity? And people are still complaining about PDP. And they're not complaining about Labour. So if they tell you they are looking for justice security, they are looking for their own personal interest. They want to bargain and see how they can be taken care of. Because the issue is that, look, even if you say you have a genuine claim, and we are in a democracy, the only way this person that you say you be removed can be removed is through the what's it called, the neck, and the neck over 500 people pass vote of confidence.
Okay.
In fact, in other words, we are saying they should change the decision of over 400 people because 5 people are angry. That's what we are saying. So, and it tells you that when you do that, those other 400 people who have already initially said we pass code will not also be angry. Or are you saying those other 5 governors are more important than those 400 critical people? That's what you're saying. If you say
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the purpose of
I say if we say they should dance to, and what I say even say is beyond Atiku. Atiku is not like PDP is not like APC. You know, in PDP the president candidate is the leader of the party, and because of his position as the president of the country, they respect him. If he says you leave that place, that person will want to leave. But that's not possible in PDP because the party does not belong to Atiku. He's not the owner. He doesn't determine who step down or who do not step down. It is a party issue. So, and they're not asking, the party has said, look, and when I say party issue here, the party who's supposed to say, Mr. Chairman, please step aside. I've said we are comfortable with you. Continue. So, yeah, you now want Atiku to go against the party decision. What is he creating for himself? More problem. So it's either those people realize that, look, if you don't win the election, the justice and equity you are fighting for cannot even get it. You can't get it. It's only when you win election that can get that justice and equity you are looking for. And they've said, look, we understand what you have said. What you have said is right, but that cannot be done now. Let's finish the election, then we'll do it. Then you are not saying you can't wait. They must do what you want to do now. So who tells you that tomorrow they will not come back and say we want Alhaji Atiku to step down as well? Otherwise, we will not support the party again.
It's a matter of trust. Probably Wike is saying that, hey, if after election, these guys might just do things the way they want to do it. So let's settle it now that it's before election. Then after election, we know things are just okay for everyone to move on.
No, I understand. I agree. I understand it's their fear. But the point is that, look, whether fear or not, the fear or not, the issue is that politics is about democracy. Democracy is about representation. Democracy is about majority. Majority are taking the decision. So it can't be changed by the minority. What we say in politics and democracy is that majority have their way, while the minority have their say. So as far as I'm concerned, the P5 now, as far as I'm concerned, they are the minority. And they should take it as that now. So when they have the opportunity thereafter, they can now also work harder or align with other people to see that, look, this is a change. And even in fact, the people said, look, after the election, we'll look into it. So if you don't win the election today, that justice and equity you are talking about, where will you get it? Where will you get it? After if the PDP is not winning the election, do you think Wike will be ready to even do anything regarding the party again? He will not be ready to, because they will be in opposition. So as far as I'm concerned, even if I were to be party leader in that or Atiku, I will not encourage anybody saying, oh yeah, step aside. And again, we are even talking about the law of the party. Even if the IU decide to step down today, the person that will take over from IU is from the north. And Wike and Co are not even saying they're not talking about that. So in other words, they are not concerned about whether the person is from the north or not. What they are concerned is about IU. Maybe they have a personal issue within which they want to settle in that manner. So as far as I'm concerned, and if let's even agree that IU tries to say I'm stepping down, and the deputy chairman who is also from the IU, who is supposed to take over from IU, and is also from the north, try to say, okay, I'm also stepping down. The person that will become the next chairman will be from the south. That means the secretary, who's also from the south, will have to go. The organizing secretary will have to go. The public secretary or other offices will have to go. So in other words, you are disorganizing everything when elections are in your front. When we will have time to start looking for who will be the party leader.
Thank you very much, Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid. Thank you. Just hold on, please. Yeah, hold on. I still have. hold on. Just hold on, please. Hold on. I would ask you your opinion about the what do I call that now? The Tinubu's Chatham House outing. That's caused a lot of issues. All right, talks here and there. I would ask you, what's up? What's your own take? What's your own opinion as regards that outing? How do you see it? But that's gonna be just after this break, okay? Please just hold on there. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. We'll go on a very, very short break, and when we come back, we'll take your calls also, okay? Please just stay there and don't go nowhere.
Every day strike, ASU strike, market women strike, even Kole people they strike. We don't become country of striker.
Even light self, they no fit give us. Don't run for motor. Even leg self, they get accident.
Why una they complain? Why una they complain? No una they collect bribe, they vote Chokoloko Bango share.
Ìṣèjọba tó dára òun là ń béèrè.
Anyị chọrọ ọchịchị onye kwuru uche ya. Anyị achọrọzi ọchịchị nchigbu.
Ala ndeze temeka muna so mekio.
What do we want? Now make the rule us well.
Don't take it for noise. It's the people's voice. They have made their choice. Respect that voice for all to rejoice. VOP 90.3, Voice of the People.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. We're discussing issues in the polity. We're discussing the chances of the All Progressives Congress, the Labour Party, the PDP, and the APC in the build-up to the 2023 election. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and this is VOP FM. We're streaming live on all of our social media platforms. You can go there, go to YouTube, and drop a comment for me just right now. And then, of course, you can watch us live, okay? Just go to YouTube. Like I said, VOP 90.3 FM or Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'm discussing with Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid. Now, before I start to take your calls, before I get to open up the studio lines formally, let me ask him this question as we got, the Tinubu's outing, Tinubu's Chatham House, outing, how it has been so far. Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid.
What exactly is your point here?
Yes.
The question.
Please tell us, how do you see the outcome? How did you see everything that played out?
Well, I don't even, my own is that I don't even know the essence of them going to that Titan house. Even whether Tinubu, whether Atiku, whether another person. The election will be conducted in Nigeria, and they are winning the people abroad, those who cannot even vote in Nigeria, or they want to tell me, they want to tell the world what they have to for the people of the of Nigeria. Nigeria is a global world. You can be in Nigeria, say anything you want to say, and they will hear it abroad. So you don't have to go to anywhere to do that. So now going there to face the barrage of questions, now decide to assign those questions to another person to answer. Yes, I'm aware. If we are talking about town hall meeting, that may be appropriate, assigning to somebody else to answer. But in that kind of environment where they are, I think is inappropriate for the president to be, who was to explain and answer a question on his program, to now start assigning his responsibility to other people. I think for me, it's not good enough. It's not good enough, and that's why and you see so many thing they are trying to avoid, because there will be a lot of questions. People will have a lot of questions, and those questions are being asked there too, and they can't answer. They can't answer, and that's why some of them have been pushed away, or some of them have been, when they ask that question, it will be either answer the question, it will be a blame game. For instance, they ask him about his source of weight. He said that those who are asking him should, he didn't answer the question. He only said he only abused them to say they are not serious or this and that. So you see, we need to interrogate ourselves.
But don't you think they answered all questions correctly?
What do you say?
Don't you think they answered all questions correctly?
Who are those? Who answered the question?
No, I'm just asking.
I'm talking about. I don't know about that. You know what I know is that some of the questions were assigned to other people to answer. For instance, they asked question regarding security. He said they should ask El-Rufai. It's Governor El-Rufai, an expert in security. Governor El-Rufai has been a governor for over 8 years now. There are a lot of insecurity in Kaduna State. Has he been able to solve that insecurity? They asked questions regarding the presidential candidate's health. He said they should be asking a woman leader. Is woman leader a physician or a medical officer? Or is he the one keeping his medical record? His medical record, sorry. They asked questions regarding what area again? Said they should ask Alake. They asked questions about this and that. Say ask those who are not in line with those area. And I'm saying that venue is not even an appropriate place to assign the question answer question to people to answer. If you are in a town hall meeting, yes, that may be allowed. That's not a town hall meeting.
Barrister, don't you think it's
you are supposed to tell your program to people, but not by you, not by you are the one seeking for office, not them. You are no longer you are not being a president already. If you are now a president, you now say they ask question regarding security, now say Minister of Security, please. Minister of Security, please answer that question. That would be appropriate.
But I feel Tinubu is trying to. I feel Tinubu is trying to build a team. He said he's going to build a team that will move Nigeria forward.
Are you telling me now when he becomes president, El-Rufai will be the Minister of Defense?
It's a team.
Or the one leader will be the Minister of Health.
Building Nigeria is teamwork. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I agree. It's a teamwork. It's a teamwork. But at the level we have now, what they want to hear is from you. They want to know your program. How do you want to draw up your program? How do you want to do it? Not who and who will do it for you. For now, you can say it that look, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. And when I get there, I intend to appoint social person, and maybe it's also say more about it. It maybe even be appropriate. That are not even at all. Just push it to them. So I think to me it's not good enough. Although I'm not a fan of a president must know all. As a president, you need not know. You need not know everything. You're not. It's not compulsory that a president must know everything. But the president must have idea on all issues. And I was expecting to give idea on those questions before, even if at all you want to assign to another person. Let him start it first. Let him answer some of the questions first in a way, and say social person can add more to it. That would have been better for me.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, that's my opinion.
So it means you're not comfortable with this teamwork, like you said. El-Rufai is having issues in his state, and is answering security issues, security questions, and some other persons like that. Well, maybe it's just your opinion. Maybe Asiwaju Tinubu, like I said. Yeah, your opinion.
It's my opinion.
Asiwaju Tinubu Tinubu might be trying to, build a strong team. Those who will, play major role in his government. Those who are capable and strong enough, because a president cannot be everywhere.
Yeah, I know. And I agree with you.
Of course, yes.
He must assign his role by our constitution, because you must appoint ministers. So you must assign your responsibility. But as far as I'm concerned, even as a minister, the job you are doing is still the president's job. You are just assisting him.
So it means okay. Do you see a Tinubu
in his identity? People will ask questions in that regard, and they are trying to avoid it. There are a lot of issues regarding his identity. When you talk about school, there's an issue. Talk about age, that's an issue. Talk about where he comes from, that's an issue. Talk about his source of income or source of wealth, that's an issue. So, and those issues will be raised. So they are trying to avoid those kind of questions, because it may damage the character of the candidates. And that's why they are trying to run away from a public debate.
They are trying to run away, hide, shy away from questions.
Okay, if you say so.
No, you said so. You said so.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Your opinion.
That's my opinion. They can prove me wrong by trying to agreeing to join any debate in Nigeria. Because as it is today now, they've said they will not participate in any debate organized by any media in this country.
And do you consider that right? Don't you think he has his own,
It is right.
freedom to do anything?
Yeah, I agree with it. It's right. It is right because it's not constitutionally mandatory for him to do so. But they are trying to sell him. It will sell him more if he's able to present his what's it called to people via that medium. But if he says no,
but
you force him.
I've listened to him. I've listened to him when he said, I think one of his spokesman or someone, he said that some journalists, are partisan.
You can't if some journalists are partisan, can't you go and attend another one somewhere else? Can't partisan because they're asking pertinent questions about your character, about your or raising issues about issue on ground, and you not see them as enemy. Because in Nigeria, what I see in Nigeria is that once you ask too much questions about certain things, some people see you as enemy. Even when you are saying it's reality, or when the issue is in the public and they raise it up, say there is an issue we hear about. But I know why they are saying, because there is this issue of a documentary which they heard a particular station aired, and then they were thinking, why would they do that? That there is an attempt to damage the character of it's an avenue for you to come and disprove what they're saying. As far as I'm concerned. So, but unfortunately, in order to cover up, because in Nigeria, this debate or this campaign, this rally or whatever, it's not avenue to determine who people will vote for. Because it's just, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a jamboree. It's not an avenue where people discuss issues, where questions are asked about issues. It's just one-way traffic. They tell you what they want to do and they go. Sometimes they don't even tell anything. They just dance. They gyrate and then they leave, and that's all. So the only avenue where you can people can stray your program is in the debates or town hall meeting not organized by your party, organized by different people who are not part of the party. That's the only area where they can stray your program and the other issue concerning you.
All right. Now, let's leave that. Let's leave that and let's move on. Now, some youths are saying that we should do away with the old order for a new Nigeria. By rejecting the faces that we've been seeing since 1999. Some persons are saying that we should do away with those faces and get new faces on board in politics in Nigeria.
In that case, who are those faces you are talking about? In that case, Obi, Kwankaso, Tinubu, Atiku, all of them should not be contesting. Is that what they are saying?
If possible, probably, yes.
Obi and Kwankaso to me are not new faces.
Is Atiku new?
They are not.
Your candidate.
I'm saying they are not. Atiku is not new. Obi is not new. Kwankaso is not new. Azaju is not new. So if you talk about new candidates, you are talking about Kola Abiola and Co. Kola Abiola. You are talking about who's of PRP candidates.
Okay, hold on. Is Showore new? Please wait. Is Showore new?
Showore is relatively new. Relatively, because he has never had any position in this country, a public position, as far as I'm concerned. So it's relatively, we are talking about those who are new. I'm talking new in terms of not being government, not being. But when you talk in terms of politics, Showore is not new. But in terms of being government, is new. So if you're talking about old faces, you have to remove Obi, you have to remove Kwankaso, you have to remove Atiku, you have to remove Asiwaju, and some of them who are not even popular. So if you are looking for new faces, go to SDP, go to PRP. You see those who have never been councillor, talk less of anything, talk less of being a commissioner. And then those are the people who are considered new.
All right. Thank you very much, Barrister. More to come, but then I think some persons want to ask you, one or two questions, if you don't mind. Right? Can we do that?
Of course, they can ask questions.
All right.
But they should ask questions that based on their own. They should not ask questions based on
hold on. Let's not dictate for them. All right. Now, but then okay, fine. Let me hear your own opinion, your views. Okay. Now. But then, please, like I would always say, whatever you have to say, I beg you to be civil. Be very, very civil about it. All right? And if you must call me, to avoid that noise, move away from your radio set. or just turn down your volume so we can hear each other, okay? Because we won't have time, to accommodate that noise today. I beg you, okay? 0700 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call to be part of the conversation. All right? So let's do this quickly. Hello, good afternoon to you. Hello? Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
I really like. I was expecting him to throw more light for people that are, because for him to say that he's supporting Atiku, that everybody knows everything about Atiku, how corrupt he is. That shows that he is also, because we are trying to flush out some things so that we can have a better country, a better society. Not to go on with those things that you have already know how their background, how they make their money, how they have looted this country, how they, in the name of privatization, is even still talking about privatizing this thing, refinery, so that they can have. All they know is advertising providers, not to even groom the young ones to make this, to lead this country. They have failed this country, and they have also because of what they mention from them in the media, they will know that I'm supporting so person. So that after everything, they will have their own take, and people will not follow them. They not let the poor people to suffer, because he has the opportunity to talk in a situation like this. He will now let his followers to join him. After everything, those his followers, some of them will be suffering it while you'll be there dining with these men. That is not the right. That is not a routine. So I'm expecting to, like I said, that those are having power to come up to let's support those who have not been in power.
Thank you so very much. Please, if you want to call, please maybe just around 6.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Jide.
Welcome. Your name and your location, please.
Yeah, this is Amani from Alimosha. I do write sometimes in your program. It's a very nice program.
Welcome. Thank you.
I would like to put something forward to the barrister. Anybody telling you that what is happening in Nigeria is just on social media is lying. I was there for 5 good days. I got there sometimes 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Before you get there, all you see, they are youths. You have about 200 before you, 300 before you. And went there for 5 good days before I could register for my PVC. It is not just on social media. And anybody that is playing down, any party that is playing down on social media now is a joke. I'm telling you, it is a joke. So the barrister should know better.
Thank you.
Youths, you see youths in their 18s, in their 20s, everywhere. Youths are trying to take over, and anybody playing it down, he's a pity for that party. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I know barrister would definitely have a comment, on that, but then he should hold on first. Hello, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Oh, maybe you should call back if you can. Hello. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Hello, good afternoon. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon to you. Okay. Let me read this message. Barrister, are you there?
Hello?
Okay. This person is saying, good afternoon. The barrister is given a great insight on Nigerian politics. Many people don't understand the technicalities that involved in politics all over the world. It's not about noise making, an empty bag. That's from Kolawole from Ejigbo. Thank you so much, Kolawole, for sharing that with us. Good afternoon, Voice of the People. I disagree with your guest. Atiku and Tinubu belong to the old generation of politics, or the old brigade of politics. We know what happened during the primaries. Obi and Kwankwanso are new breed. It is suspected that those who are benefiting from the present rot in the country want it to continue. That's Chima. That's from Chima, from Surulere. And then we also got this one. If INEC will allow level playing field, which begins with giving the card to all those that have registered, relocated, or requested for replacement and will adhere to the beavers and other steps as in the electoral law, Peter Obi will win the 2023 election. The youths supporting Peter Obi have parents who are also committed. The more than 65% population declared poor are becoming more aware, and we are campaigning for Peter Obi as evangelism. So Peter Obi is sure. As for Governor Seyi Makinde, he will win Oyo State because the masses love him and has continued to govern well. What is your opinion on that, Barrister Tunji? Quickly.
On what?
On what I just read.
Which one?
As regards Peter Obi, first of all.
Peter Obi, I've said it earlier on. As far as I'm concerned, Peter Obi is not a new breed in politics, in Nigerian politics. He has been governor for 8 years. In fact, after his 8 years, another governor has spent another 8 years. Making 16. So, which means he has been in government for almost over 16 years. And that government has been called a new breed.
No, hold on.
I don't see how.
What we're saying now is, Barrister, what we're saying now is, this person is saying that if INEC will allow level playing field, which begins with giving the card to all those that have registered, those that have relocated or requested for replacement and will adhere to the beavers and other steps as in the electoral law. This person is saying that Peter Obi will win the 2023 election.
Because he's seen Nigeria as only Southwest and part of Southeast. And he's forgotten that not part of the country, and the North also will determine who will contribute, will determine who and who wins the election. What is the popularity of Obi in the North? And if you look at the votes, we're talking about the structure on ground. The entire vote in the southeast, only one state or two in the north will consume it. The entire vote from the southeast, only one state or one state and a half from the north will consume the entire vote. And people are not looking at those areas. They are only looking at the south, and they are looking at the southwest, and they are even the southwest. If you look at it before now, what is the popularity of what's it called? Of Labour Party in the southwest, out from Lagos? They let me know. So people don't talk based on what they see in Lagos, what they see in the part of the south. I think that's the entire Nigeria. They go beyond that. The election will cut across 36 and 7 states plus Abuja. So looking at Lagos State or one part of the country, I think you watch the business rally. Were you not disappointed? Were you impressed? Imo State.
Disappointed me?
No, I said, look, if we talk about the popularity of Obi in the south, I expect that place not to be something else. It wasn't too impressive.
So as regards Seyi Makinde, he's saying that he will win the Oyo State election because the masses love him so much and he's doing well.
I've not said he will not win. I say it is not true of anybody in Oyo State. He cannot bang his chest. I say I will win. It's 50-50 in Oyo State. With or without back in the having any issue with anybody. In the election of Oyo State, people are not like Lagos State or some other states, whereby they have people who control and determine who. They have so many people who control where the president will swing. So as far as I'm concerned, the Oyo State issue is a very dire situation. Even as much as I want to make Makinde to return, but I won't deceive myself to say it's a done deal. It is not. Not that It's not an issue that you can say, go and see a marketed woman. It's very difficult to it. They have a peculiar situation that whereby they have so many people who can determine what and what happens.
Okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not saying he has done badly. I'm not saying he doesn't have it's not popular. Yeah, I'm saying from the experience. Your state is not a state of anybody. Say I can lay my hand on it.
All right, Barrister, let's take some more calls now. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What did you say?
Let's take calls now. Let's take calls. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. This is Stephen talking from Sulere.
All right. Barrister, can you hear him? Hello? Barrister, can you hold on, please? Can you hear him, please, Barrister?
I can't hear him, but I can hear you.
Okay. You have to speak up then.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Okay, I can hear him now.
All right.
Yeah, who are these structures? Are they the foot soldiers on ground that will help to rig election or to make election be what it should be for certain candidates? I really want to understand what the structures are all about. Then my second question: why is this Labour Party, which has been nothing, not even won a third force 6 months ago, is becoming a thorn on the flesh to these two parties? That's my big question, because P2B himself today, if you ask P2B, he's not the same P2B that we used to know about 6-8 months ago.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, Barrister, someone is here saying that what has Atiku done when he was close to the highest power in the nation, yet nothing special that he has done since he has been in the corridor of power?
Let that person let him do more research and realize that Atiku was in charge of the economy during the Obasanjo regime, and the economy was not like this. Let him realize that Atiku have brought Okojo Wala, but Atiku have brought Erufai, but Atiku have brought some of the people you call fantastic people today.
Was it Atiku? Hold on, please. Was it Atiku or Obasanjo?
Atiku was in charge of economy at that time. It was assigned to him. He was in charge of economy. Go and check it. He was the one assigned to handle economy. At that time, at that time they were living. We are not indebted to anybody. The economy was better than this. Far better. Rice was about how many thousand bag of rice? How much was it that time? How much is it today? What was the exchange rate at that time? So there are so many things that let me go and Google it, and then get more educated on that.
Okay, let's take more calls then. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is David Esquire from Ikeja.
Please speak up.
Yes, I think I'm so impressed with your conversation and your professional question.
Thank you.
And your guest, the secretary to the PDP, I think I would believe him that he said that what he is saying, he says through his own opinion. I think we believe that way. But one thing I agree is this. For those that go around the country, Nigeria, we disagree with him that PDP is not the ultimate, may not win election. And again, he said that people should come out with impediment if there's any against Atiku Abubakar. But let me tell you what people are saying all over the country, especially in the north. People don't like Atiku Abubakar. And I may tell you what people are saying concerning Atiku Abubakar. I don't know whether himself is listening. And people are saying that, one, the presidency this time is the South. But your girl said that it's unconstitutional. Fine. But there are there are many things that are valid contracts. The first thing is contract by PA. It is another part is the verbal agreement is also valid. If it was not expressly stated in the Constitution that after the North it should be the South, but agreement met both by the PDP and APC that the presidency should go to the South is quite valid on that. And again, if he's talking about what he's talking about structure, it should bear in mind, he should recall that it has never happened before that a new party, though it was not just new, becomes so accepted by almost every Nigerian. You go to the north. The Christians in the north are more in support of Peter Obi. The Christians in the north are more in support of Peter Obi. And the impediment that is talking about Atiku Abubakar, people are saying that if Atiku Abubakar becomes the president of the country, Nigeria, that based on what they know about Atiku Abubakar when he was the vice president, he may sell the entire country, Nigeria, and pack them to Dubai. That's one thing they are saying. And another thing, they say that Atiku Abubakar last 2019 was when he supposed to win the election. But he came out with a proposal to sell NNPC. As a result, almost 50% of those that supposed to pull Atiku Abubakar did not vote at all. And that was the reason that Muhammad Buhari won it. And again, people are saying that
thank you.
Atiku Abubakar and Muhammad Buhari, there is no difference between the two.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all I have to say. But please be brief. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello, bro.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
God bless you. I'm following you to go, and I'm much grateful for your questioning about it. God bless you.
Okay.
My thought on this is, why is it that INEC refused us to offer...
Oh, please move away from your radio set, please.
Okay. I don't understand.
All right.
I said, why is it possible for the INEC to release ECC to the people? Why is it like that? Many people are clamoring about ECC, but they are not doing anything about that. And this is a coming block to the people out voting during time of election.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. 0700 903 903 903 is the number, to call. Okay. Let's take this call. Hello. Good afternoon to you. Okay, this person is saying that we all can see clearly that Nigeria is not working for the masses and we want a better nation. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. 60 seconds, please. What's your name and your location?
Okay, my name is Godson. I'm calling from Alimosho.
All right.
I just wanted to say that he said your guest over there said the social media people will not vote. What I'm trying to say is that social media is going to vote for Peter Obi, and that is just it. You understand? So APC and PDP, they have ruled us, and we want to change other people. So that's my take on that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me see if I can read some messages right now. Maybe one. Okay. Now this one is saying Peter Obi is highly acceptable to Northerners, to the northern part of Nigeria. He is a household name. North will vote for Peter Obi. Barrister, did you hear that word? Okay.
There's no his opinion now. Time will tell. He's entitled to his opinion, and that is his opinion, or his own assessment. So I can't dispute that one thing. So the time will tell.
Someone said that you are comparing the last elections and the future election. You're talking of structure, forgetting that people are more enlightened now. This person is saying the future thing is that these people know the truth, but both ethnic and religious bigotry plus personal interest won't allow them accept the truth. All right. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
All right. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon. All right. Let's move on. I told you before you call, move away from your radio set or just turn down the volume. All right, to avoid that noise. I beg you. Good afternoon. Hello. Oh, maybe you have to call me back. Okay, please call me back if you can. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as VP during Obasanjo's regime cheered privatization, which has plunged the nation into the deep today. What are the indices of Atiku's achievements? He is warming up to sell more. 2019 was President Buhari and Atiku. Atiku needs to step back for the real contenders, the Southerners. According to this person, are the contenders. Do you think so, Barrister Tunji?
I can't argue that with him. He's entitled to it. I've given my own opinion. I've told you.
Hello.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, this is Tony calling from Okota.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I used to disagree with the point our guest gave concerning one part of North is bigger than the Easterners. See, it doesn't matter about land mass. It matter about people. And you know that all people surrounding there are not from the North. Most of them are mixed up from Mali, Senegal, Niger, and even the Southeasterners are there. So if we do correct with the fear of God, we do census, you will know how many people that are there. So they shouldn't use land mass to compare. Understand?
Okay.
That's my own. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. It's not about land mass, Barrister Tunji. Yes, I can hear you.
It's not about land mass. Well, you go and check INEC record regarding voters registration statistics. That would answer the question. It's not about land mass. I'm talking about available statistics.
What is the structure thing Barrister Tunji is talking about? A whole lot of persons are asking questions. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good program you guys are doing over there. My name is Noble. I'm calling from Amuwa Dolphin.
Okay.
My own opinion, I think of the four most popular candidates, Siwaju, so that's for me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. The best candidate for you is Atiku Abubakar. Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm calling from Ogun State.
All right. Drop your opinion.
Okay. First of all, our barrister, I believe he should be more historian than most of us. And he said something that it was Atiku that brought Okonjo Iweala, which I'm totally against. How can you say a deputy brought a minister? It is not done anywhere. I have never heard that. This is the first time. That's number one. Number two, he said in North is more than the entire Southeast. Can you just tell me which state? That's number two. Then number three, we talked about structure. Please, I want this thing to go viral. The reason why Nigerians should vote for Peter Obi is because of that structure they do talk about. Because once Peter Obi get there, he had no option rather than to do well because he knows he's impeachable. He knows he does not have that political structure. And for this reason, he has no any other option rather than to do the will of the people. Because he knows if he go against whatever he has already put in his manifesto, since he does not have a Senate, since he does not have the House, he can easily be impeachable, unlike every other aspirant, that they have that political structure, which he is talking about. Because even if they want to impeach them, he's always to turn majority of the House. So those people have that backup. Unlike Peter Obi, he does not even have that backup. So now tell me, a man who does not have legs will have no option rather than to do the will of the people. Because he knows if he's doing the will of the people, then if at all the House wants to impeach him, the whole masses will come out in their numbers and say this is the only man who is doing well. So to me, I believe this should be another way for the people, for all the entire Labour Party to take this thing as an advantage and stop debating on the issue of whether structure or no structure. Whenever they say they don't have a structure, they should use it as their advantage. That is the more reason why our candidate will have no option other than to do well. Take for instance, if Tinubu becomes president, if he do otherwise, he has the number in the house, so nobody can impeach him. Take for instance, if Atiku becomes the president and he is doing otherwise, he's not doing the will of the people, he has that power in the Senate because there's no how APC will have number because it fails to talk majority of the house. You understand? Before they can pass the vote of no confidence or before they can defeat. Unlike a man who does not even have anybody. Are you now telling Nigerians that such man will not do the will of the people? So to me, first of all, he is wrong. I mean, totally wrong. As in, if there's any other adjective to use to qualify that word, saying Atiku is the one that brought Okodowala. This station, a lot of people are listening to this voice of the people. And people are learning. And children are here listening. They want to learn from these people. Don't tell that wrong idea, barrister. I'm very, very sorry to say. For you to say a deputy brought a minister, I've never heard this in any word. You understand? This is my first time. So the issue of structure should be of advantage for every Nigerian. That we have a man who does not have structure, and we are promising him because we know he has no option rather than to do well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your opinion. Okay? Thank you. Thank you again. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Good afternoon to you. Yes, good afternoon.
My name is Atiku, calling from Mobile.
All right.
Sorry, something about me that I agree to you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. You see, one thing about this thing now is this. I want people who was canvassing for Peter Obi. Actually, instead of you win, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I'm going to get it. But my fear now is if Peter Obi don't win, these people will now reach chance of PDP to become like this again. And I believe that they can still win, even without Peter Obi vote. The problem I have now is, average of Nigeria that was not talking about Peter Obi. I'm also in support of Peter Obi doing now because I want this country to work. Because it's even affecting me seriously as I'm talking to you. What I'm saying now is this. If Peter Obi don't win, I just want everybody to just know. Because I want to ask questions and I want every caller now to just say something about what I want to say now. So those people want the PDP, if people be who eventually become president, they didn't want APC to come back or they prepare PDP to come back. With the way things is now. Because for me, whether I want to form an alliance with anybody, or want to do anything with anybody, I just want APC out of this government completely. So I don't know. Now, I don't care whether APC become president or BP become president. This APC will be started in this committee. So it's better if the can only let PDP come back because we at least I never got bad abuse last time. Now we are in seriousness. This APC because 100 years back. Before we can get back to our stand in this country again, I don't know. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm even from a lot of I told you I come from. He is a Yoruba man. Forget it. All these political about it's not as if I don't want Atiku to become. Atiku is not fit to become this thing. So we can't just believe ourselves. Just forget about it. And for Atiku not to do this, APC is not even want to become anything in this country. They are even surprised people are talking about it. They suppose they won't forget about them completely. They are not even one because they don't even know how to govern the state alone on top of the country. That's just my own.
Thank you. I appreciate your call. I know Barrister will want to say something, but you still have to hold on, okay? Please, you have to hold on. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Your name and your location, quickly, please.
Yeah, my name is Frank Onyevich. I'm calling from Lagos.
All right.
So my contribution is based on these three major candidates. I see P2B as one of the competent person that can match other world leaders. You know, if you look at what happened when this man traveled to China, we all knew what happened. We didn't even answer questions. And lastly, quickly, concerning what you said at the bit of not structure, we are the youth and we are the structures. And we have every say. I mean, the old ones are not much like the youth. So if the 99% youth in this country vote for P2B, I believe me, he will win. And the man should look at the campaign that will be held in the Jos. He saw the number of turnout. They saw people that turn out. Most of all of them are old people and even the youth that he's talking about. So Obi has structure. Even in the north, people will vote for him there, and he should go and verify also. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Obi has structure even in the north, and people will vote for him. All right, this message says, my own contribution is that the discussion is about the discussion is let INEC and APC give us a credible election. Then your guests will know that Nigerians are really tired of Atiku and Tinubu. Please let INEC give out all the registered PVC, but it's a pity that INEC is not helping matters. Thank you so much. You didn't include your name, right? It's okay. Thank you for dropping that, okay? Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, this is Ezekiel calling from Ikeja.
Quickly, please, Ezekiel.
Yeah, I want to ask the barrister a question. He's talking about restructure, and he said that P2P did not have a restructure. I want to ask the meaning of restructure. Is it those people, okay, you can remember when they want to impeach Buhari, is those people who surround Buhari refuse to impeach him. So we are talking about people who will deliver the country. We are talking about people who will deliver this country out of this mess we are into. For my own opinion, you see Atiku, Tinubu, I don't support any of them. I would rather vote for P2B. Let P2B. P2B is the only person who will change this country. So when he's talking about restructure, we are not we disagree on that restructure that he's talking about. We are not talking about restructure. We are talking about who will deliver this country out of this mess. Thank you. That's my opinion.
All right. Thank you so much for your opinion. All right. Don't worry, barrister. I would ask you to just wrap things up. Hope that will be fine.
That will be fine, though.
Okay. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Quickly, please.
All
right.
Yeah, I want to ask the barrister a question and at the same time seek for opinion. Yeah, as a youth, as a person, everybody keep on shouting Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi. The point is, what does it have to offer us? Can he stop corruption in the country? Firstly, if he can do that, are they going to allow him to work? Is it going to change the whole of his Senate? Is it going to change the whole of the House of Assembly? These people, they are there. 85% of the House of Assembly are APC. Did you get my point?
Yeah.
How is he going to do that? Is he going to stop insecurity issue we have in the country? Can he stop horsemen for operating? Can he stop bandits for operating? Boko Haram and other things? Other things. So what is he going to do about that? Can he work? But we know, okay, he had the heart to work. But can he do it? Are they going to allow him to do it? And again, when we talk of Tinubu, I think, to me, as a youth, though I didn't support any of the candidates, but to me, Tinubu, no way out of all these people, all these horsemen, all these bandits and co. I think it can push them out. But when we talk of Atiku, to me, Atiku regime will be okay. Because Atiku regime is, I know he's going to send Nigeria. Actually, we all know that. But at least, I think he's ready to do something for Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think we have less than 5 minutes to wrap things up. Several calls coming in, but I might not be able to take all of his calls. Yes, I might not be able to take all of his calls. I will just take maybe 2 more and ask the barrister to wrap things up. And we leave. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
60 seconds, please. What's your name and your location?
Oh, my name is Chibika. I'm calling from Agbara.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Please, I want to say several things in this matter. You know, I don't know if you have ever heard about the Igbos being the most dangerous species Have you heard about that?
Go ahead, please.
Well, I said, I don't know if you have heard about.
Just continue, please. We can hear you.
Okay. If the barrister, I don't know the tribe from the barrister, I don't know where he come from anyway. The Igbos are the most endangered species in this planet Earth after the children of Israel. Do you know why? Everybody in Nigeria knows that Mr. P2P is from the Igbo lineage and he's going to deliver. If you can listen to one of the interviews, one of the conferences had by Mr. Kunle and, Alhaj, they said that the white man doesn't want the Igbo man to be at the helm of affairs in Nigeria. You know why? Because the Igbo man, we know how to amend things. The Igbo man, we know how to use the resources we have here in Nigeria to get things in order. By the time other tribes are leading Nigeria, they will prefer buying raw materials, buying things in bulk from the foreign countries, whereby we will not have the knowledge of, being productive, which P2B is insisting that Nigeria is going to be a country that will be out of consumption to productive country. So, because the Igbo man is going to sit on the seat of affairs, that is why everybody. I want to ask the barrister: Are you not a structure? Are you not a structure for Labour Party? Don't talk about P2B. Don't ever say that P2B does not have structure. Say about the Labour Party does not have a structure. You as a barrister, are you not a structure?
Thank you so much.
Are you not a structure to the politicians?
It's all right. Thank you. I appreciate your call so very much. But Barrister Tunji, I think let's have your final take on these issues, and we wrap things up. We have to go. Talk to us, please, Barrister.
It appears your people don't read between lines. Did I say Obi does not have structure? I say he does not have a structure that will win presidential election. They are not the same thing. I didn't say he doesn't have a structure. I said the structure he has is not enough to win presidential election. So they should get it right. And it's not about sentiment, it's not about emotion. It's about what's on ground. He doesn't have the structure to win the election. I still repeat it. And that's my opinion. They are just like they are entitled to their opinion. I'm also entitled to my opinion. I'm not forcing it on anybody. So I have the right to say I'm also in Nigeria, just like they are Nigeria. So I say things the way they are. And some people have expressed their own position here. Somebody who talks about somebody bringing Okonjo-Iweala, it appears he doesn't know how ministers emerge. He thought president will just sit down and just pick names and start giving them ministerial position. People will nominate them. People will say, look, I am interested in this person. That's how ministers emerge. It's not somebody that will just come up and say, I'm the president. They will just bring up names. People will have to contribute. They will nominate. They will suggest. That's how it happens. So, and it was Atiku that suggested Okonjo-Iweala. That's why I say he brought her in as a minister. So let him go and find out if he doesn't know. Like I said, I will not argue with anybody. A matter of time. February 2023 is coming. Let's fold our hands, and then let's see how it goes. Time will tell. May God spare our life beyond that. And then we'll all come back and say, it says so. But I know what people will be saying at that time is that it was rigged. It wasn't rigged. But now, if they know it was rigged, why are they believing that somebody else will win? The structure on ground now, except we are deceiving ourselves. Look at the north, look at the south, look at it. Because it's been made south, west, and south, north, and the what's it called? It's a fight against between the south and the north now. They start to support their people just like they not are also supporting their people. And they look at the structure. Go and check also the INEC released the statistics regarding electoral voters collection, and see which of the region has more votes than the other. So I won't say more. Let's just put our hand. We all have the right. We don't have to fight over it. Our rights, and we have the right to express it. It's my pleasure to be here.
Thank you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Barrister Tunji, we want to say thank you so very much for talking to us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. It's time to go. Check your time. It's almost 3 o'clock. 5 minutes before 3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this again tomorrow. Okay? Please follow Voice of the People across all social media platforms. Yeah. VOP 90.3 FM. Okay? Follow us on all of our social media platforms. And for me, my name is Jude. Ikami Jude. That's my name. Okay? On social media, I am Ikami Jude. Just Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. I love to spell it. You know, some persons don't actually get it. IKAMIJUDEH on social media. Facebook, Instagram, all of them. Ikami Jude. I love you so much. Thank you so much again for joining us. Let's do this again tomorrow.